welcome to Mind Your Business, the channel where we are in everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip. Well, people, where do we start? From Stacey and her man that's given, paid extra / batting for the other team / gay best friend. Yeah, I said it. I feel like that's the vibe he's giving at the moment. And Mia and her complete mess of a life. Where do we begin? Let's talk about it, people. Welcome, people, my inclusive crew. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. And this episode, to me, was quite interesting. From Stacey, like I said, with her gay best friend, because TJ is very much giving gay best friend extra, paid extra to be along their fake boyfriend, batting for the other side. That's the vibe I get off of him. That's just a vibe. That's just the vibe he gives me. And her trying to flirt with him, just getting nowhere. He just dodging all the flirting. It's not a good look. Even when she was saying, oh yeah, if we do this game, we do the painting, and if my picture's the best, I'm going to give you a spa day. I'm like, what? And then he's talking about going off he'd like to go to run track. I'm just like, yeah, this is long, very long. Anywho, we also saw Ashley and Giselle. Of course, those two were gossiping, and Karen joins them later. You can see they're trying to, get under Karen, trying to find out more what's going on with her whole legal situation. But Karen, she's stressed, but not saying too much about it. But definitely addressed the whole, coming back from the trip with Mia and her not being happy with the way Mia was kind of coming for her, and basically letting it be known that, if you come for me, I'm going to come back for you. It's simple as that. And of course, Ashley brought that up because we know Ashley's very messy. She can't wait to bring up some damn mess. Now, speaking of Ashley, I thought it was interesting seeing her with her mum and her, trying to get her mum on a healthy tip, which is good. I also thought it was interesting when, she brought up her mum's man and the fact that he don't really do nothing for her. Her mum said that he's starting to get a bit better, like he started working, he's helping out a little bit. I'm like, what the hell is going on with this basic bullshit? Like, Ashley's right. I'm glad that she's telling her mum that she deserves much more than that. Like, her mum seems quite sweet. So that's really disappointing to know, as a grown woman, she's got a grown man living with her who's not even doing what he's supposed to be doing. Like, come on now, get it together. But anyway, glad that she had that word. But also interesting because I thought, well, is this going to be part of Ashley's storyline? Because we know we don't really see a storyline from her. Even though she mentioned that she's going to be getting divorced and she's signing some papers in June. That's all bullshit because I just Googled it and apparently they're still damn well married. They're not divorced yet. So, once again, a yawn fest. Oh, sidebar. Yes, did you see Ashley's children on top of the kitchen counter? What's going on with that? Is that normal, people? Because that's not normal in my household. I didn't put my child on no kitchen counter and just leave them up there with their, up there with no shoes on, just up there with their dirty little feet up on the top there. Like, what's going on? I just thought, why are they up there? I don't know, look, everyone runs their house very differently, different strokes, different folks and all that stuff, but I definitely side-eyeing that bit, sidebar. Oh, back to Giselle, actually. I thought it was interesting when Giselle and Ashley were trying to pry with Karen and trying to get the information out of her, which, it just wasn't working. I thought it was interesting when Karen tried to deflect and was saying, oh, well, you didn't tell me about Jamal, with his engagement and, how that will go down. I thought it was interesting when Giselle said that actually the girls didn't know that he had a girlfriend. As far as I knew, it was a friend, and then it went from friend to engagement. Oh, I was like, a very interesting way to handle the girls, because they're older. Why would he not just tell them? Ridiculous. Anyway, moving forward, I thought it was also interesting that when seeing Wendy with her family at their meal celebrating their kids' graduation, which I thought was a cute little moment, but her mum chatting about, yes, where's my allowance, and being vexed that it is 4 days short, but she was saying, that this is a Nigerian custom, it's their culture. And I get it. I've heard of some people who do that, and I know of the culture. But I was just like, what I don't like is the entitlement, it's the demanding of it. I think it's nice that they do that, but you're demanding it, you're vexed that it's 4 days late. She's funny, that woman, I'm telling you. Anywho, when it comes to Ed's side of the family, I'm very interested to see what happens there, because I do find it really mind-blowing that Ed's side of the family have not met his kids and didn't go to the wedding, didn't even go to his graduation. That was his parents, she said. So I find that really bewildering, and honestly, I'm really interested to see how it goes down when they do turn up at this gathering, that she's this party, because I don't know. I hope it goes very well, because Ed seems very optimistic. It must be hard for him not having his family. He must miss them. But yeah, there's some of them are saying they come at 10 because they ain't got no babysitters, they don't need their kids with people, or whatever. But I just want to see how this all goes down. You can tell that Wendy's mum is definitely protective and she ain't here for no foolishness. So I just hope it's peaceful. Now, Jazzy's event I thought looked really good, and it was nice to see her and her man. I love the way he came over and gave her a big kiss and like greeted her. That was really sweet. Of course, there was a little bit of shade going on there. Of course, you got when Mia and Ink come in, you got Giselle asking him, you know, how's things going with Gordon? The question that everyone is definitely wondering. So I was like, okay, Giselle, you're being nosy, but I'm here for it. Stacey with TJ, and everyone was looking at him like, okay. Wendy cracked me up because she was like, as soon as I met him, he's definitely he's not very sexually active. And you've got Ashley saying that Stacey needs to run because, yeah, he was saying some weird stuff. He made me laugh because I'm like, why is he bragging about taking Stacey on a date to the zoo when they're asking like, how's it going? I'm just like, oh, goodness me, this guy. Yeah, it's an interesting one. He definitely gives, like I say, gay bestie vibes is what he's giving to me. Also at this event that Jazzy put together, you had Mia trying to come for Karen. I like that Giselle moved Karen and Mia off to the side to sit at the table because it looked like Mia went to have a big mix-up in the middle of the place. So I like that she moved them to the side and, you know, tried to take control of it in that way. But I just feel like Mia's always trying to come for Karen. We know that Karen will give as good as she gets, but I thought it was interesting when she's like, oh, you know, Karen's saying, well, I thought we were friends. And, you know, she admits, yes, she was being shady, but she's returning the shade that she got thrown at her. So I thought it was interesting, you know, and I thought it was good that they basically somewhat cleared the air. I don't think it's fully cleared. I feel like Karen is still vexed with her. You know, they both, you know, Karen said, you know, I admit that, you know, we both went a bit too low. But essentially, you know, if she comes for her again, then she'll be right back at it. And then you've got Mia talking about, oh, yeah, you go low, and talking about balls. And it ended with Karen letting her know that she's a professional at handling balls. I was just like, Lord have mercy. Yeah, just put a brakes on these people. But I can understand why Karen's pissed off at Mia, because I feel like Mia was doing a lot, and she has a lot going on in her own damn backyard that she needs to fix up and stop worrying about other people. She's saying to Karen that she felt like Karen tried to throw her under the bus, how she didn't have to go rehab for that, but she did go hospital. Whatever. Mia be lying quite a lot, so I don't know what's going on there. But I do know she has her own crap to be worrying about, so she should stop coming for people. I'm also glad that Kiana had a word with her too and checked her for like coming for her and her boyfriend, saying he's a drug dealer when he clearly isn't. So I'm glad they cleared that. But you can see Mia, to me, is just throwing stones at other people's shit when she has her own shit going on. And speaking about her own shit, seeing her in the ending scene with, you know, her with her current husband and her current boyfriend together in her apartment was very awkward. Clearly the kids were obviously happy to see their dad when he came, and they were happy when they saw Ink with the ice creams that he bought them. But the vibe was so awkward. As soon as the kids left the room, it was just like, whoa, this is feeling very cold and weird and just bad vibes. And Gordon, I don't really blame him. He's pissed off. He's like, hold on, I already told you, Mia, that I didn't plan to do any filming with just me, you and Ink. If the kids are involved, then fine, but he's not here to promote their relationship, basically. He's still vexed. That's still his wife. He still loves his wife. Those are his children. But I'm like, the tea that he started spilling, I was like, oh, Gordon, please, what the hell is going on? He's just saying, you know what, I'm pissed off about it. And at the end of the day, this man is a cheater. He's an adulterer. He slept with my wife. She had to have an abortion. I was like, sorry. And then he slept with her again. So he's asking, how many times did you sleep with my wife when we were married? How many times? I was like, oh. Ink is saying, oh, he didn't know nothing about no abortion, basically. He's looking all miffed. Because before that, he's trying to say, you know, we get along and we all this, like trying to make it look like it's all happy families. Gordon is not here for it. And I don't blame him, to be honest. Not that he's perfect. Like, I don't necessarily feel like I feel sorry for anyone in particular. Sounds a bit cold, but hear me out. Remember, Gordon, you know, was married and he left his wife to go and cheated on his wife with Mia, who admitted she was a side chick, and how she used to meet up with the other side chicks and go on the side chicks' holidays until she got upgraded to wife. So I don't really feel no pity for him in that sense. It's an unfortunate situation now, has an older man that he spent all his time with his wife, with his current wife that he cheated on his old wife with. But sometimes karma can be a bit of a bitch. And yes, he does have mental health issues, so that part I can understand being concerned about that and where Mia's concern comes from with that. But at the end of the day, Mia, you're shacked up with your boyfriend. You're saying your kids don't know that he's your boyfriend. They think it's your bestie. Gordon can't stand it as their dad. There's still a question about who's the dad of your son. It's a whole hot mess. I don't understand how you have it all on TV like this. for a storyline that's going to be out here in the ether forever for your child to look at when he gets older. Like, it's just crazy to me. I just think it's absolutely crazy. But her getting pregnant for another man while being married, to me, is some different levels of sketchy, scandalous behaviour. Like, what's going on? Some dirty behaviour, that is. How have you got yourself in a position where, one, you've really got one child in question that you're not sure is for your ex, then you end up getting pregnant again? Oh, my goodness me. Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot, people. It is a lot. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not taking no one's sides in terms of teams. I just think it's a whole mess. The only team that I'd be on is the children's team, which is, like, keep it non-messy for them. And it's a bit late, but try and handle it as well as you can for the kids, because ultimately it's going to impact them. You know, it's their mum, it's their dad, and potentially another dad that he might think is his mum's best friend, he might find out is his dad. So what the hell? So yes, people, it was definitely an interesting episode. Of course, I had to check out social media to see what people were saying on there. Here are some tweets that had me cracking up. So you've seen the tweets, you've heard what I've had to say. Now, what are you saying about the show? Let me know your thoughts below. Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.